This is Bubbles from the trailer park, and they're playing some fucking excellent music on lifestyleradio.ca. I hope I didn't sound too nervous there.
Please hang up and try again.
You're listening to Lifestyle Radio.
Radio Show, episode 199, and I'm your DJ host, Michael Alvidge, and we're coming at you on 420radio.ca. Thanks for joining us tonight. As usual, we have a show filled with new music from around the world, and to begin with, we're going to hear Jeffery Lewis and the Voltage. His most recent album is Bad Wiring, and just in case you don't know who he is, he's a musician and comic artist from New York. And he's doing a solo tour of Canada, and you can check it out on his website. And you can pick up copies of his comic book there too. So we'll hear the song called LPs, and then John Doe of the punk band X has put out a new LP. It's out May 20th, 2022. We'll hear the single Never Coming Back. So let's check these out, and we'll return with more.
I don't know how it started, I suppose it was about the 10th grade. I'd never bought much music, I just listened to whatever was played. But there was classic rock there on the radio, and it was blowing my mind. And it was all the records no one wanted now, so they were easy to find. So I started getting LPs, they only cost a little, and these LPs were all the ones I needed from the 60s, with psychedelic art on all the great sleeves, much cooler and much cheaper than the CDs, and that's the way I caught the disease. I caught the disease for LPs. There wasn't any internet, a lot of times you just took a shot. Pretty soon you figured out which records would be awesome or not. If the year was from the 60s, it was probably good bang for your buck. If the year was from the 80s, it was guaranteed to totally suck. I started learning about the LPs. At that time, education just cost low fees. $3 for this Dylan record, oh yes please. And the Cream and Rolling Stones and Arlo Guthries. A giant treasure trove with all for pennies. And that's the way I got the disease. I got the disease for LPs. By 1994, I had completed all my Zeppelin and Floyd. I had all the early traffic, but their later stuff just made me annoyed. You realize that the radio just scratches at the top of the dirt. When $4 can buy you Crown of Creation with the lyric insert. So I had a lot of LPs. My friends were mostly clueless, it was just me in an ocean of cheap vinyl like a Black Sea. I hardly had an income, but it was easy. An awesome world awaited with a cheap key. And sometimes in the garbage they were just free. And that's the way I got the disease. I got the disease for LPs. And then the 90s ended and I wasn't no teenager no more. But I started getting shakes if I was passing any used record store. I got the finger muscles you develop when you flip through a stack. Crate digging for the cheap and obscure, and there was no turning back. A total junkie for the LPs, and nothing in the world was gonna help me see me quit no sooner than see hell freeze. And there was nothing like the thrill of getting lucky. I'd be flying 5 seats to the breeze, 'cause the world was still awash in LPs. And I still had the disease for LPs. Nowadays that stuff is so expensive I don't bother to try. Everything's reissued and plus everything is priced really high. The field is overcrowded, it's impossible to get a good fix. So I walk right past the records and I flip through all the used compact discs. Yeah, nowadays it's mostly CDs. No one wants to keep them, so there's plenty. Folk and punk and private press and rap and indie. Bonus tracks and liner notes are just empty. As long as I can still make a good discovery, I've still got that music hunger disease. That disease that I got from LPs. When they were dirt cheap in the 1990s. Whatever people don't want, that's the time to get it. Take a chance on something, it might blow your mind. And if it's cheap, there's less chance you'll regret it. Though I'm drowning in my stacks because of all the stupid albums I used to try. Nowadays, looking back, I just regret the ones I didn't buy.
So many people rushing by, everybody dressed in black. Whispers up in the sky, they're never coming back. You killed my mind, Paul, burn down their shack. Going far away and never coming back. I'm never coming back to the darkening of light, oh, the memory of that night. I'm never coming back. With a mask upon your face and whiskey for a knife, you could steal my faith or show me Jesus Christ. Bad dreams in the day, like a trail filled with tracks, wandering away. They're never coming back. They're never coming back to the darkening of light, oh, the memory of that night. They're never coming back to the screaming of the wind, oh, the ghosts of them again. They're never coming back. I'm never coming back.
Coverage radio show coming at you only on 420 radio, and lots more music for you tonight. Next, a new single from legendary industrial band The Ministry, and this features Jello by Opera. The song is called Sabotage of Sex, and that is from Moral Hygiene, their new album. And following that, we got some retro-influenced surf music from Spindrift. The track is called Blood Drained Cows, lots of 60s psychedelic influences, cinematic musics, and that's from their LP Classic Soundtracks Volume 3 on Alternative Tentacles Records. Check these out and stay with us for more.
rock, pop, punk, metal, alternative music, all the latest independent music from around the world. It's only on the Coverage Radio Show, hosted and DJ'd by Michael Elvidge, every other Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on 420radio.ca. Don't miss it.
Go.
Hey, Mary Jane Baker. No, I'm Mary Jane Baker. Wait, can we do that again?
Mary Jane Baker, take 27.
Hey, I'm Mary Jane Baker, and you're listening to 420radio.ca.
Hang up and try again.
You're listening to 420radio.ca, Canadian Cannabis Radio.
More awesome new music from around the world for you tonight here on the Coverage Radio Show. And to start with, we got Ontario punk band Forever Dead. They were formed in 2005 and have a new LP, Pretending We're Surviving, and we're going to listen to the song Beer Today, Bong Tomorrow. Then after that we got Slant 6, a rock band from Edmonton, Alberta. We're going to hear their song Getting Out. I'm Michael Elvidge, your DJ host. We'll return with more on the Coverage Radio Show.
Got an ounce so tasty. Took on to you.
radio show, delivering you lots of new music from around the world tonight. Next, we're going to hear Lakotah, and we've heard her in the past. She has several albums out, including a remix CD. But we're going to hear her newest song, Silver Eyes. Then after that, we have Scottish-born, currently in Canada, Riiver Brukes, has released an alt-rock LP, Reformed Soul, featuring her soulful voice influenced by jazz and blues, and we'll hear her song, It Ain't Right. Let's listen to these. More new music on the way.
Time Hosted and DJed by Michael Elbridge. The Coverage Radio Show 7 p.m. Eastern Time on 420radio.ca. The best new independent music from around the world. Rock, pop, punk, metal, alternative music. It's all here on the Coverage Radio Show.
So what are you doing? Nothing. Nothing? Why not? I'm trying to get on this Lifestyle Radio website. Sounds like a cool website. Yeah, it's alright. Oh, wait, I might have it. You might have it.
You're listening to Lifestyle Radio.
Enjoy the buzz of legalization with Campbellford Lifestyle Shop. From lights to plant nutrients, books, consumption accessories, and more. We've got all your basics to grow or consume cannabis. Visit our info center or take a look at our piercing services and body jewelry, now available in-store through Campbellford Lifestyle Shop. 17 Bridge Street West, Campbellford.
Still the Coverage Radio Show and lots of new music for you tonight. Next, we're going to hear Darksoft with his alt-rock shoegaze music from Portland. Has a new LP, Cryo, and we're going to hear the track Looking Backward. And after that, we're going to hear Argonauta, a New York-based two-piece indie pop band with a new self-titled LP. And we're going to listen to the song Let Me Go. We'll return with more. Coverage radio show, some hip-hop in this segment of the show, and to begin with we're going to hear 27 UK Anti rap rock from UK Italy with a new LP called Anthems, and we're going to listen to the track titled Assassin, and some more hip-hop with Willie Skandalz featuring QO52 and Catchy, and we're going to hear the track Ransom Note. Enjoy these and stay with us for more.
Zombified microphone, Brian Clough arrogance. We depend on the government and Tesco to feed us, when the real secret is they need us. Without us they don't exist. There's something in the water that's affecting the small fish. The loan sharks, they work for the bank, provide humans with a shelter for a couple $100,000 while the queen sleeps comfortably. Riding horses in the field, then they teach us nothing don't come for free. Slave ships pay for all the luxury. Hope you have your table manners, use the right cutlery. Let me ask, do you know your own ancestry? I don't, mine died in the Victorian factories. Bloodlines that all connected, from prime ministers to presidents elected. Democracy, but somehow they're all related. Well, we're all related. If you go back through the ages, man rules over man. The laws of power. All we need is the sun and water to grow flowers. Machiavelli says sometimes you need brute force. That's why the soldier doesn't know what he shoots for. National pride, hiding behind our curtains, trying to see who's on the door and who's working. All the time we are inside trapped in our minds. We'll never travel to Iraq, and every day it's in our faces like we know all the facts. Like we really care, cause if we did, we'd be over there. In a way we're all cowards just surviving and say ignorance is bliss. If I open my eyes and I close them again, I might forget all the sadness, build a wall around my heart and block out all the madness. It sounds easy when I say it, maybe I'm the problem, I just say it. Assassin ambassador.
makes us so stressed. We push and protest, the same across the map, a big old mess. And the suits act cute in your face, stacking up they loot, polluting the place, dumping waste in the rivers to deliver sickness. The meds they prescribe won't heal you with quickness. End up addicted, victim of the wicked. Time to fight back, cause they laugh when you pick it.
Picnic basket, the gun I stashed it, right past your guards, walked by and blasted. No fucks given, Romeo Saganashed it. Destroying our lands, literally trashed it, spiritually bastard. You dirty bastards, committing eco-terrorist assault on my lands that my ancestors passed us. This is war now, you better just back up, back up.
Greed, hate, lies, genocide. We make die, set and strike. Greed, hate, lies, genocide. We make die, set and strike. Frontliners kicking down the doors to hell. No more profits on land, it ain't yours to sell. The rightful owners are claiming it back. When we uproar, they'll be blaming this track. Booking a car to rent, crashing into parliament. Only then you'll be like, oh, look how far we went. On the res, we're left with nothing to do so. My rifle stays loaded, aimed at Trudeau.
But it ain't true though, North strong and free. We stand on guard for thee. Please, destroy the land, ignore the treaties. Your oil greedy government policy for industries. Bow down, take a knee, cut you down like a tree. You contaminate minds with lies and history. Books, thieves and crooks. Deals made, hands shook, not for sale. Too much took, indigenous power overlooked.
Greed, hate, lies, genocide. We make die, set and strike. Greed, hate, lies, genocide. We make die, set and strike. Unite to fight for rights is life. Unite to fight for rights is life. Unite to fight for rights is life. Unite to fight for rights is life.
RCMP, tell me what the fuck's up. How many Aboriginal women go missing, huh? Oh my god, they're loving our women, killing our women, raping other women. So far, the answers I don't even know. Let's talk, my ears are open for you, Trudeau. Fuck your lies and fuck this whole shit show. This is one of my reasons why I'm taking back home.
Greed, hate, lies, genocide. We make die, set and strike. Greed, hate, lies, genocide. We make die, set and strike. Unite to fight for rights is life. Unite to fight for rights is life. Unite to fight for rights is life. Unite to fight for rights is life.
You want Cannabis Radio? Join us on 420radio.ca for the Coverage Radio Show. New music from the best independent musicians from around the world. Hosted and DJ'd by Michael Alvage. Every other Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. The Coverage Radio Show only on 420radio.ca.
Hey, this is Cheech. And this is Chong. And you're listening to Lifestyle Radio. What is it? Lifestyle Radio. Say it one more time. 420 Radio? Ooh.
Please hang up and try again.
I'm Michael Alvage, your DJ host, and this is the Coverage Radio Show. More new music for you in this segment. Some post-punk art rock from Cosmopolis with the new single Nixon Mason, and then some industrial rock from the US, Exopulse, and they have a new LP, The Darkness in You, and we're going to hear the song The One. More new music on the way.
Nice
420radio.ca. It's a coverage radio show and more new tunes for you in this segment. First up, Perfect Enemy, and they're currently working on their second album. And here's a single from them titled Perfect Enemy. And then some heavy metal from France, Bullet Ride. They have a new LP, At the Gates of Hell, and we're going to hear the song World on Fire from that. Stay with us for more music from around the world.
Something begins in order to end. An adventure doesn't let itself be extended. It achieves significance only through its death. Towards this death, which may also be my own, I am drawn irrevocably. Each moment appears only to bring on the moments after. To each moment I cling with all my heart.
Hours run into days, catching sand and counting. Feel the morning rise again. The end. Harrowed by the weight of this empty fight of falling, of ghosts and passers by behind. Images relay in black and white, the soul surrender. The skeletal embrace in frozen silence, gone forever. Harvest of rain, a season profane, chasing the years that will haunt. The perennial waves away. And the ghosts and the fall in line. A myriad times felt the moments confined, lost to the careless sands, the insidious tide to find. Silent voice in the ebb and flow, as defiance close. Grab my fate right by the throat. Speak the names we never spoke. Drowning faces in the sand.
Make sure to join us every other Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for the Coverage Radio Show. Brand new singles, rock, pop, punk, metal, alternative music from around the world. Hosted and DJ'd by Michael Elvidge, and it's only on 420radio.ca.
You're listening to 420radio.ca, Canadian Cannabis Radio.
It's a Coverage Radio Show broadcast here on 420radio.ca. More new metal in this segment, and first some French prog metal from Wyvern. They have a new LP, Radiation, due for release in the future, and we're going to hear the song Black Medicine. And following that, Costa Rica power metal band Wings of Destiny. The band has recently been joined by ex-Man of War guitarist David Shankle, and they have a new LP, Memento Mori, and we're going to hear the song Rise Above Them All. I'm Michael Elvidge, your DJ host. Stay with us.
Taking pulsation of your body, you see the point of no return. Don't think that anything that could help you. Do you really think that you should survive? Take on my target, of dreadful, Darksoft, ready to attack. Take patience, like everyone is take patient. What you did during the last show, day I may take you away. Alone, wandering in the night. Oh, so special night, you left me through the foggy world. Do the search and you won't wait for it. Take your healing systems. It's important. Created for you. Only was born. Smell the sweet sunrise. Shiny beam.
Radio Show, hosted and DJ'd by me, Michael Alvich. More metal from Athemon, a metal duo, and they have a new single called Whispers. And then some German black death metal from Gata. They have a new LP, Luna Eterna, with the song Himmels Fall. And we're going to listen to these, and there's more to come.
Coverage Radio Show. Exciting new music from around the world. Every other Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on 420radio.ca. Hosted and DJ'd by Michael Elvich.
You're listening to the randomness that is 420radio.ca. Sorry, that's 420radio.ca. Powered by ADHD and fueled by cannabis.
More new music in this segment of the Coverage Radio Show, and to begin with, we're going to listen to Noxium Ferus. They're a Norwegian death metal band, and we're going to hear a new single from their forthcoming album, Blasphemonicon. And we'll hear Dick Slapped by the Devil. After that, some Scottish heavy metal from Devil, DVL. They have a new LP, Hush, coming out May 27, 2022. And we're going to hear the track Eternity. Stay with us. closing segment of the Coverage Radio Show. Be sure to catch us at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on www.420radio.ca. Also, please send us your independent music. We'd love to hear from you. A couple more songs for you from Swedish classic rock band Masque of Art. They have a new album, Masquerade. It's on Wormhole Death. And we're going to hear the single, We Live in America, from that. And then shifting gears to a classic Canadian rock song from Toronto's Satanatras, featuring the late Dallas Good. These guys were really rocked well and only put out one album. And we're going to hear the track Powerful Wonderful from that. And make sure to join us in 2 weeks for our 200th episode. Hard to believe it made so many shows. Make sure to be safe, have fun, and see you in 2 weeks.
Walking my bones in the neighborhood I call home. Oh, I'm taking the dog for a walk. I'm never alone. And the paper boy is doing his thing as he should. Oh yeah. No, Mrs. Taylor is watering grass as she would. Could it be the end of the day? Could it all be a great final illusion? Is it real? Can it be all a lie? We live in America, a home for us and our children. We live in America, a new dawn's waiting for all. We live in America, a home for us and our children. A sweet home in America. Oh yeah. Just down the street is my house. It's where I belong. Yes, I do. Two happy feet walking down the road can't be wrong. Can't be wrong. Could it be the end of the day? Could it all be a great final conclusion? Is it real? Or can it all be a lie? We live in America, a home for us and our children. We live in America, a new dawn's waiting for all. We live in America, a home for us and our children. A sweet home in America. The paper boys doing alright, spreading news all over the place, giving words to more than a million. We live in America, a home for us and our children. We live in America, a new dawn waiting for all. We live in America, a home for us and our children. A sweet home in America. This is where we belong. America.
from the trailer park. And they're playing some fucking excellent music on lifestyleradio.ca. I hope I didn't sound too nervous there.
Please hang up and try again.
You're listening to Lifestyle Radio.